What's up with y'all, man? Welcome back to another episode of Big Wolf TV, man. And today, I got a slimy one for you. Oh, fuck! Oh! Oh, fuck! Alright, you guys, so today we're reacting to an animated horror short film by the name of The Worm. Now, this was uploaded by Don't Walk Home Alone After Dark. So this video is currently sitting at 617,000 views, man. That can only mean one thing. That this video is fucking insane, dog, okay? I'm excited for this. I don't know what to expect. The thumbnail seemed pretty promising. I love the animation style, so I don't know. We about to see. Now, before this video starts, man, I love to read the descriptions of these horror short films, so I'm gonna read this one to you. It reads, a psychologist attempts to uncover the mystery behind his teenage patient's strange behavior and finds more than he bargained for. So bro fucked around and found out. When are y'all gonna learn, bro? Leave certain shit alone. You know what I'm saying? When are y'all gonna learn? But I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer, man. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking. If you guys really enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. Make sure you turn on that bell to be notified when I upload. Without further ado, this is The Worm. I hope I don't get hit with the copyright claim. Alright, so shawty a mechanic, huh?
Hello?
I wish iPhone flashlights made perfect circles like that, man. Leave it alone. Look at this neighborhood, man. What kind of fucking neighborhood is this? Oh no, she gotta be dreaming. She gotta be dreaming.
No.
She gotta be dreaming. Feed me. Motherfucker hungry,
Sparrow
huh?
Moon was not at all what I thought she would be. I wasn't given much time to go over her case file before our first appointment, but from what I had read, I half expected some kind of uncontrollable monster to walk through the door. She wasn't anything like that. She was quiet and guarded, smaller in person than what I had imagined from her photograph. A perfectly normal 17-year-old girl. That made it even harder to believe she was capable of doing the things that she did.
All right, let's find out what she did.
She was the last surviving member of the so-called Woodfield Five, a group of kids all from the same remote northern town who suffered a series of unexplained, at times violent, mental breaks. Clinical notes suggested some kind of shared psychosis, though unlike anything I'd ever heard of in my 20-year practice.
Of course. You notice that shit? Hold on. Before I continue, though, when it comes to... Hold on, bitch. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. Damn. When it comes to these like doctors or like police officers or like detectives, let's say there's like a fucking documentary, they always love to fucking say, hey, I ain't never seen no shit like this in 15, 20 years of doing this. Like, man, stop lying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he hasn't, because he's a psychologist, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like, when I hear shit like that, bro, I be like, man, y'all phony as fuck. Y'all lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For him, in his case, I guarantee you he hasn't seen anything like that, because nobody's seen I'm pretty sure this is like a huge monster or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But I just wanted to point that out.
Sparrow had an unremarkable childhood. No indications of behavioral difficulty, good grades in school, active social life, no family history of mental illness to speak of.
Okay.
Her mother had been part of some offbeat spiritual commune years earlier, but had left that behind when Sparrow was quite young and eventually remarried. There was nothing to suggest any kind of underlying trauma or abuse, though as you come to find in my line of work, that's not always so obvious. The only
never
path
know.
to understanding what really happened in Woodfield was Sparrow herself, and that would prove more difficult than anyone anticipated. I learned very little over the first weeks of our sessions together. Sparrow was often uncooperative, careful never to allow the growing familiarity between us to weaken her resolve. I was not as strong. I became unreasonably attached to her. The endless medical diagnostics revealed nothing
So
we didn't
that's the
already
shorty from earlier.
know. She barely slept. The scratches on her arms were self-inflicted. And aside from high blood pressure, she was physically healthy. No one was certain about what exactly was wrong with her. And she was getting worse.
So he's trying to figure her out, man. He's going for it.
The weeks turned to months, and I was running out of time.
This reminds me of that film with Denzel Washington and old dude Antoine Fisher. He was I don't know if they was in like the Navy and the Army. Denzel was like the psychologist or like anger management guy on the base, and Antoine went to go see him. At first, Denzel was kind of like trying to, you want help, you'll come get help. Other than that, man, you can leave. But Denzel ended up growing attached to him once he realized like he was a tougher case than the rest of the people that he had been seeing. So
the courts had determined that unless I could demonstrate conclusive progress in her treatment, Sparrow would be transferred to an isolated psychiatric ward and out of my care. I could have walked away at that point. I probably should have.
yeah.
What I wanted, what I've always wanted, was answers. After all that we'd been through, she wasn't a kid to me anymore. She wasn't a monster either.
She was a
She
question.
was a puzzle to solve.
A fucking question, a puzzle, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted bad.
Sodium pentothal can be administered to induce something called narcosynthesis, a state between asleep and awake where the subject is highly suggestible. In most places today, the practice is frowned upon. Normally, I would never consider such a treatment, but given the circumstances, my options were limited. I knew full well that this could risk professional censure, perhaps even my career itself. That didn't seem to matter at the time. After the injections, Sparrow was brought to my office. We were left alone, and I asked her to count backwards from 10. Though before she even got to 5, it was clear she knew something was wrong. Her breathing became shallow, and her eyes darted around rapidly. She began talking about a mist coming into the room that only she could see. She could hear a voice from within it calling to her. The drug had disoriented her to such a degree that I don't even think she recognized me.
Yeah, she got some serious
Sparrow's
shit going
small
on.
size and chronic fatigue made the dosage I administered tricky. She drifted in and out for several minutes. When lucid, I redirected her, asking if she could tell me what the voice she heard was saying. After a long pause, she finally whispered, "Little bird." At that point, Sparrow was not interested in answering any of my questions. She just spoke, and I listened. She said that it knew. It knew that was what he used to call her.
Little
The old
bird.
man. But the voice wasn't a man's. It was something else. She said it comes with the mist, that it takes things from you and it grows, adding to what it's taken from others. It eats you from the inside. She didn't know its name, but called it the worm.
Okay. Before we continue, what if it's a literal fucking parasite? Like, what if it's a literal parasite? Rather than us thinking it's psychological, what if it's a parasite? Like, what if it's like a literal worm, like an alien or something, like something physical? You know what I mean? I'm just pointing that out.
As Sparrow lapsed into unconsciousness, I was left with more questions than answers. I arranged to have her return to her room and resigned myself to the idea that I might never get the chance to understand the truth. That I had failed.
No. I'm sorry to pause again. It's not no parasite, because if that was the case, they would have been figured that out after she did what she did. They probably would have checked her already and probably would have seen whether it was a parasite or not. So I don't know.
I destroyed the records of our last session to prevent the review board from finding out what I had done. It was over. Or at least, that's what I thought.
This is so well put
It
together.
was that night the dream started.
He want answers bad, man, by any means.
Wait,
You gotta tell me
come
twice.
back!
You fucked around and found out. So he's dreaming, trying to find answers. I think the thing wants him to figure it out.
Sparrow. What?
Doctor.
I'm confused. Oh yeah, you through. Yo! Oh nah, bro, this shit fire, bro. Hey, yo, this shit fire as fuck. No way, bro. Yo, man, bro. This shit is so well put together, bro. This shit is fire, bro. Y'all can't tell me this shit not fire, bro. What the fuck?
Every time I go to sleep, it's the same. It doesn't really matter how the dream begins. Eventually, the mist will come. And with the mist, always comes the worm. Just like she said it would. You can't run. That never works. It won't let you. The best you can hope for is that you wake up quick, before it begins to feed.
So did he wake up in time?
I told myself that it would go away. It could be a simple anxiety-induced aberration brought on by the stress of dealing with the case.
Right.
But it was soon obvious that wasn't it. The nightmares didn't stop. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. It wasn't long before my colleagues began to take notice. Things got so bad I had no other choice. I called in every favor, pulled every string I could, and arranged access to Sparrow at her current facility. I needed answers more than ever.
You should have just left it alone, man.
And she still had them.
I feel like that was a warning.
I almost didn't recognize her at first. She looked strong and alert, a stark contrast to the tired girl that I had spent all that time with. I didn't have to ask any questions this time. Just by looking at me, she knew all too well what was happening. We sat down, and Sparrow Moon gave me what I needed. The worm is some kind of parasite, a pathogen, an ancient thing passed from host to host, manifesting in their dreams, feeding on their deepest fears.
Yes, sir. All right, my bad.
It will not stop.
I knew
Always
that.
hungry for more. It won't kill you. It doesn't want you dead. It wants what any good virus wants. To propagate. To be passed on. To be fed. Sparrow tried to hold it inside of her.
So she passed it on to him?
Others. She thought that if she could fight it long enough, it would die with her. She passed the worm to me the same way that it had been passed to her. Just by telling me about it. You have to believe me. I am sorry for this.
Whoa.
Now that I've told you, I don't know when, but sooner or later in your dreams, the mist will come.
This motherfucker.
And with the mist, always comes the worm.
Yo. Yo. All right, don't walk home alone after dark. I see y'all. I fucking see y'all. All right. Okay. New bar, bro. New standard, bro. Y'all killed it. Fuck. All right, you guys. So that was The Worm, man. Honest opinion, the shit's fucking fire. Now, anytime I get like psychological movies or psychological short films, I never really fully understand it. I have to sit on it for a while to really understand what was going on. I feel like with this one, they explained it a lot. I think for me, I wasn't really paying attention too much. I wasn't immersed or really into it like I should have been. I should have been listening to what they were saying for real, but I was more visually looking at the scenes, looking at how they put it together, looking at the animation, looking at the art and all that different shit. I'm just looking at everything, bro. This shit is fucking fire, bro. I'm just gonna put it out there now. This shit is fire. No D-Ride, and I'm being fucking honest. This shit was fire. Like I said, new bar, new standard, bro. Y'all killed it. Shout out to everybody that had a dealing with this, bro. You guys did an amazing freaking job, man. I am speechless, bro. If I had to rate this, I'll rate this motherfucker a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10s are very rare on this channel. People usually get like a 9.5 or 8 out of 10. 10 out of 10s are very rare, bro, but The Worm, 10 out of fucking 10, bro. 10 out of 10. All right, y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, please consider liking. If you guys really enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. Make sure you turn on that bell to be notified when I upload. If you guys want to watch this video for yourself, the links to the original video is down in the description. Also, the link to Don't Walk Home Alone After Dark's channel is in the description as well. So make sure you hit there and subscribe. Let them know that Big Wolf TV sent you. If you guys want to put a request for me to react to anything, you already know the drill. Head down to the comment section, type out what you want me to react to. I'll get to it. I shout out in that video. It's just that simple. Don't forget to subscribe. It's been your boy Big Wolf TV. I'ma catch y'all in the next joint. Peace.